Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 671.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to talk about how to avoid tax refund delays. Now, hopefully, you're getting no refund because you're not giving a free loan to the government. If you are getting a huge refund, I want you to adjust your withholding and make sure that that money gets in your pocket every month instead of giving the government a free loan until the end of the year. One interesting note about tax refunds is they average about $2,860. That's an extra $238 a month that you could be having in your income and in your pocket instead of waiting till the end of the next year for the government to give you that refund. What did people do on average with their refund? Two things. They paid off medical bills and they paid down credit card debt. Good job. But here's the problem. Last year, refunds were delayed an average of 38 days. That's because there's a new algorithm that the government made that gave a false positive 71% of the time. You see, they were trying to catch potential identification theft. People pocketing tax refunds who weren't who they said they were. So they were trying to catch those people, and unfortunately, it created a big bottleneck and suspended about 1.1 million tax returns. Where most of the bottleneck happened was in three areas. If you were claiming the earned income tax credit, if you were claiming the additional child tax credit, or if you had incomplete wage and withholding data on your W-2. So those are all things that if you have income tax credit, child tax credit, or for some reason you don't have your complete wage and withholding data on your W-2, could cause you problems this year too. So that's something you want to be really aware of. There were 275,000 returns that were held more than 40 days. So in order for that not to happen this year, here's a few things you can do, specifically three things. Number one, file your return as soon as possible. Don't wait and get behind everybody else in line and get stuck and delayed more and more. Try to get your return in as soon as possible, especially the bigger your refund is, the sooner you want to get your electronic return filed. Once you've filed as soon as possible, the next thing you want to do is make sure that you have all of your documents there. Remember, the IRS is sent duplicate documents that report all of your income. So if you don't have all of the documents together, that can slow down your tax refund. So make sure you have your proper forms from all those different sources of income you received. And number three, once you've filed online, start following your return immediately, and you can do that at irs.gov/refunds, plural, refunds. That's irs.gov/refunds. Follow that immediately after you have filed, and realize that most refunds are paid within 21 days. So if there is any problem, or if you haven't received it within 21 days, then definitely you want to go in and see if there could be something wrong. You might be missing a form. You might have had a false positive on your earned income tax credit or your additional child tax credit. Check those first, as well as maybe an incomplete wage and withholding data on your W-2. But If you've got all those done, then you're in pretty good shape, and maybe it's just a matter of waiting it out because you're behind some other people who are ahead of you. Now, the good news is the IRS has taken steps to, instead of checking weekly, they are checking daily now. So that should speed things up this year by quite a bit. But needless to say, I don't want you to get a delay in getting that nice check back. But remember, the better strategy would be to adjust your withholdings and not have a refund coming back to you at all. That gives you maximum cash flow, maximum control over your money. You get to earn the interest on your money instead of the government, and then there's no delay in getting your tax refund back because you don't have one. You write a small check to them. Perfect. Whether you're new to listening to Be Wealthy and Smart or you've been here for a long time, check out our Wealth Mentoring Library. It's over on my website page at lindapjones.com/podcasts, plural, podcasts. There's a whole wealth mentoring library with just about any topic that you want to know more about. It's all free and it's there for you as a great resource for your learning and acceleration of financial freedom. And if you're looking for a good financial book, check out the Wealth Heiress book. I've included your Wealth Heiress checklist, your Millionaire Action Plan. It gives tons of stories of how people have overcome difficulties, and it gives you the basic building tools, the wealth building formula, money compounding in time that I often talk about on the podcast. You're going to get to drill down a lot deeper in wealth building and really understand what you need to do to get your investments working harder for you so you don't have to work so hard. And if you're an investor and you're wanting to find where the fastest growing trends are, where you can compound your money higher, maybe even retire early, check out the VIP experience. It's my inner investing circle where every month we have a live webinar and we review what's going on in the investing world so you know exactly how your investments are doing, what's going on in the economy, the stock market, if we're going to have a recession or if we're going to have a continued boom. You'll know what's happening and why, and you'll be the best informed investor that you can possibly be. Just fill out the short questionnaire in the show notes and we'll set up a time to talk. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.